Good day, my dear viewer. I want to welcome you today to another wonderful session of our answering past questions in technical drawing. See, as it stands now, we are going to actually answer question paper that comes from 2015, and that is what you have in this particular place. You can see it here. That is the question we'll be answering, and we'll be considering the objective part of the question as it stands now. So as the case will apply, we are going to begin immediately without wasting much of your time. Normally, when you open the question paper as it is, this particular way, you usually come across the first part of it. The moment you open, what you see on the screen now is what you will see immediately. So it introduces you to the question. And these kind of illustrations always come up with the same way with other examination questions. So as we look at this question now, I want you to pay attention while we begin. This is section A. So in section A, we have 30 questions to answer. After section A, we're going to have section B, just like in other subsequent years ahead of this, such as 2016 to 20, which you have already answered. You can go to our website, which is the board now on the screen. You can see it there on the screen, and then to see all the other years that have been displayed, or that we have already answered. You can see them on the screen right away. So please consult them and see the rest of them that are there. Now, in this session, we have, section A, we have 30 objective or multiple choice questions. Now, you can see them as follows. Question number one. Question number one requires a little illustration for you to be able to answer it. So check out this video that comes after now.
Question number one. What is the size of an A3 drawing sheet? You see, to be able to decide the answer for this particular problem, there is a way the solution is built. Now, A3. The largest paper that we have is normally A0. So look at this dimension of A0, and then you can see how these things are calculated to get to other smaller areas. We have the first one, this is the dimension of what A0 paper. A0 paper. This is the dimension of it. The length and the breadth in millimeters. To get A1, alright, we will need to divide this one into two. This one will be your what? Your length, A41. Then you divide this one by, you have this 189 divided by 2. So what you get now becomes 594. This one is what? A1 paper. A1 paper is half of A0. Then, if you get the second one, A2 paper, you cannot see that 594 instead of here. Why you divide 84 going to be 420 approximately, which is A2. So to get our A3, which is what is asked here, this one becomes 420, and divide this one by 2. Divide this one by 2, you have 297. So this is A3. And if you go for the options, you clearly establish here that the correct answer in this place is C.
Number two, which of the following circle is wrongly dimensioned? A proper dimensioning of circle demands that The arrowhead, this arrowhead passes through the center, and this one too passes through the center. Then this particular one, okay, drawn like this particular way is correct. But this one actually is supposed to represent something like this one. Unfortunately, the arrowhead did not point towards center, qualifying this B to be the correct answer, which is wrongly dimensioned. The answer is B. Short dashes. The short dashes line is used to show what? The answer is C, which is this one, C. Short dashes is always used to show hidden details. Question number 4 requires an illustration. Please check out the video that comes because it will help you understand exactly how this question is answered.
Now, figure number 1 is to be used to answer questions number 4 and number 5. On my board, I have a square. This is where the whole thing you see in figure 1 starts. And I didn't show the square. I only show a portion of it. Until you know the general method of constructing different types of polygon. So in constructing the general method, we start with a 4-sided plane figure. From 4-sided plane figure, we use it to produce 6-sided plane figure. Now, between 6 and 4, we have 5. When you can get the location of 5, you can now use that to produce the rest of them. So let me show you this thing that they pointed here in this particular. So see the next thing to do. I assume that my square has length of 25 millimeters. So you place it here. To get what you want, you bring this to the point and then draw an arc this particular way and connect this one. Alright, there is a little slight error in handwork here. So let me adjust my hand there a bit and get this thing here properly. So you see that this one comes in. When I come down to this particular place, I get this one also. And shifted this way. The two of them will join this way. Alright? Now, after I have done this location becomes the place where I can get the 6-sided polygon. The next thing is what? Join the center of what? The 4-sided thing. It's going to give the center of the 4-sided thing. This is what? Your square. So I join the diagonal to give the center of the 4-sided plane figure. In this case, I have this particular one. And then I join this particular one also. Now I join this one. So when we join here, this point is this is the center for the 4-sided plane figure, which is the square. But this one that I draw now is the center for a 6-sided polygon or plane figure. So you notice that this place that we mentioned, this particular point of question is represented here by the letter P. Why this particular position represent the letter what? Letter R. So how do you go about that? You can see in this particular drawing to be able to get the place where 5 fall. You bisect between this and this. That is where you can be able to place this one between and draw what you want to draw. To go up. If that, so I can bisect these two lines now. I can bisect the two like that. I bisect the two. And I'm placing my finger in this particular manner. So I can bisect now. So I place it at the location what? This make an arc. The 10 radius alike on this particular side. Come to where 6 is. Then I bisect again. Bisect again. Alright? The two bisectors cross. Then we can really have this one. This place dimension in this one. So this is the point. You see, this is written 4 because the center for a 4-sided plane. Here is written 6, the center for a 6-sided plane. Then here is written 5. This is the center for a 5-sided plane. So in this case, how do you go about it? You see this funny thing now. To get the rest of them, you can now take measurement from here to 6. Then, once you get the 7-sided polygon, you mark off here. And that is what they ask us now. 8-sided, come here. 9-sided, come here. Are you getting it? So this particular location, let's confirm this. Let me use this 6-sided polygon. Come to the end here and draw your arc. A circle, sorry, draw a circle. You will notice that we will have that. So take the measurement from one side of this to this particular side. You can produce your polygon. This one that one, come to this place, this one, and that one. So you see, it's a sense of responsibility. We already have an hexagon in this case. So you can completely put this together this way and then put it this way. Make the line straight now. Take this one. Take this one. Take this one. And lastly this one. Same, if I use this one, I'll get a pentagon. If I use this one, I'll get a heptagon. So this one will give me 7, 8, 9. And they didn't give the numbers that they told us in this case, and they asked us a question: which of the following polygons is produced when S is used as center shown in figure 1? So why I have to question this for the sake of people who may not know this. But for that people who know it, the moment you see this illustration, then you can know exactly. Like the answer for this particular one is. Then question number 5, attached to this one at the same time, is this: the value of the exterior angle of an octagon. An octagon, exterior angle, octagon has 8 sides. The value by 2 6. What we're going to get is simply about 45 degrees. The external angle of an octagon is simply A, is the correct answer.
Question number 6 demands an illustration. So you will need to look at the video that comes after now to answer this question.
Question number 6. The name leading to the line drawn from the apex of a scalar triangle, which is perpendicular to the base, is what? This is apex is a line that you draw from the top to the wall is perpendicular to the base. That's what the question will describe for you. And then they ask, what's the meaning of this particular line? It is nothing but the opposite. So the correct answer for number 6 is what? A.
Question number 7. We said, how many right angles are in this rectangle, in the rectangle JKLF shown in figure 2? You know, in some other question they say something like this, but they will ask how many right angle triangles. Here they say only how many right angles. Right angles are formed by only vertical and horizontal lines. So to get this one, to know how many there are, you see this line now, you form 2 right angles, one here, one here, one here, one here, making it 4. And these other corners also made up other 4 right angles, making a total of 8 right angles that are available in this particular question, in this rectangle. So the answer is B. Question number 8. The angle subtended at the center of the circle by a quadrant is always 90 degrees. So the answer is C. The answer is C. Question number 9. The line that touches a circle at a point, which is always perpendicular to the normal, is the correct answer is tangent. Tangent is a line that can touch a circle at a point. And that point, whenever you draw a line from that point, it is always perpendicular to the normal. And what is the point is always perpendicular to the normal. What's the normal? The normal is actually the radius, the line from the center of the circle to that point. So the line from the center to the point is normal. Normal to the tangent. So the correct answer is what? A. Question number 10. All right, requires an illustration for you to understand how the answer is decided.
Question number 10. It says, what is the area of J, that's square J, JKLN, all right, to a rectangle KMN, it is ratio. Let us now try to see. You can see that this one has the same number on both sides. Do you understand? To know how many of these can be on side, you need the ratio. Area. So let us take this one. Now, you know that if you have to look at this, you get this one, you have automatically taken this one to this side. Now, use this one. I'm assuming that you're taking a this way. Do you see that? Do you see that you want to take this here? Then you have another 2 of them. So the ratio is going to be 1. ratio 2 of the areas. The angle is C. The answer is what? A.
Question number 11. Which of the following methods is not used to construct an ellipse? The correct answer here is triangulation. There's nothing like triangulation in constructing an ellipse. Concentric circle is there, focal point is there. Approximate method is actually the proper another name for triangle method. So the correct answer here is C. So you get that. Question number 12. The locus of a point rest. When a piece of thread is unrolled on a reel is known as, it's nothing but what? An involute. It is an involute that is formed when you are unrolling using a thread around, a reel. Alright, it's involute that results normally. Question number 13 says, how many focal points has an ellipse? The answer is 2, is B. The answer is B. Question number 14. What type of pictorial view is shown in figure number 4? If L is drawn half full size. Once this L is half full size, it is cabinet. It's cabinet drawing. Alright, the answer is B. Question number 15. Which of the following is a pictorial drawing? A pictorial drawing normally shows the 3 sides of an object and each of the sides must face different direction. So the correct answer here is D. Isometric is the answer. Question number 16 requires an illustration for us to be able to answer it correctly. Of course, it's very important.
Question number 10. Which of the following is not true of rectangle photography projection? I have this project to help me explain this thing that we have. You see that this film, if you look at it from here, this is what you see. It is rectangle projection. If you view from the top, this is what you're going to see. It is what? That is the plan view of this particular first angle also. So they gave us options. Number 1, say which of them is not true. So let us use the statements here and compare this. Because if we answer this one, we have to say something like this. That in your mind or somewhere in your sheet to help you answer this one very well. So see what you do. They say corresponding height in the front view. The height of the front view and side view and this side view are the same. You see the heights are the same. It is correct. So now talk about width in the end view. The side view corresponds with the depth in the plan. Width is from here correspond with the depth of these useless lines. So it is the same thing. They have the same thing. See, the right hand end view is placed at the right hand of the front view. Right hand end view is to start from your right hand. Like they say, it is placed to your right. If it is first angle, this is supposed to be here and not here. If you are looking from your right hand of this side. So automatically the correct answer should be C. It is wrong. Because if you look at the D, it's a D. The plan is usually placed projected below the front. It's the plan placed below the front. That's the correct answer. So the answer here is C.
Question number 17. It says, which of the following is the plan of figure 5? Plan is when you look at this object from the top here. So the faces you're going to see will be this rectangle and this particular surface here you see here. Alright? Now in this place, there's no this one and this do not give us that thing. This rectangle, you can see it here, this flat surface. And this open space here, you can see this particular face here is seen in this place. So the correct answer is what? C. Question number 18. The intersection obtained when a cone is cut longitudinally along a vertical axis is called, cut a cone vertically. Cone look like triangle, look at it from the front view. You cut it vertically, the answer you're going to get is triangle. What you're going to result is triangle as the answer. So the answer is D. Question number 19. So which of the following represents the section XX? Please, if you look at this arrow, it's pointing towards this side. That means if you're going to look at this thing after you have cut it, imagine using saw to cut this along this line and removing this part. That's what they say. Remove this particular part and throw it away. Then stand here and look in this direction where the arrow is pointing. That will automatically put this section of this particular object to your right hand side and put this lower part to your left hand side. And if you look at this, these two options seem to suggest the correct answer. Since this one, place this edge, this lower part to your right, which is wrong, like this one also is wrong. But why this one is wrong is because the cutting plane did not touch this particular part, this lower extension. That means that qualifies A to be the correct answer for this problem. Question number 20. Two lines meet at a point to form the answer is a trace. This is an issue question drawn from line in space. The answer is A. Question 21. Which of the following angles can be constructed by bisection using a pair of compasses only? The answer is only that when you bisect 60, you get 30. The answer is D. Question number 23. A cylinder is cut by a plane at right angle to the axis. What is the true shape of the curved surface? In fact, you need an illustration to really answer this question. So check out the video that follows.
Question number 22. A cylinder is cut by a line at right angle to the axis. What is the true shape of the curved surface? Very good. Please, there are two objects here that can be confusing into a technical drawing. This is a square hole. Wow, because we don't have center line. But this is a cylinder, so this is useless to us. This is a cylinder. Why? Because it has a center line. That center line is the line of the axis. That is what they mean by here, by its axis. They say if a cylinder is cut by a plane at right angle, this is the axis, the cutting plane comes like this, along this line, and right angle to the axis. What shape do you see? When you chop off this particular area, throw it here, and you look from the top, what pattern will you see? It's a cylinder, so what you're going to see will be deep, which is what? A circle.
Question 23. Which of the following can produce a semicircle when its surface is developed? None of these objects here will be able to develop a semicircle. Cylinder cannot do that. Pyramid can't do that. Sphere can't do that. The only one that can do it is B, which is cone. Depending on the diameter of the cone, you can get a semicircle when developed. The answer is what? Number 24, an example of the intersection of cylinder is found in cylinders intersecting only found in pipe network. The answer is B. You don't find it in any other thing, it's only in B, pipe network. That's the application of intersection of what? Tips. Question 25. The electrical symbol shown in figure 7 represents this one. Of course, a variable resistor, nothing more. The answer is C. Question 26. The building symbol shown in figure 8 represents what? It's a window. The answer is what? It's A. The answer is A. Now, question number 27. It said the development of a truncated cylinder along the C, KK, shown in figure 9 is what? When you develop this, if you cut this place, use your knife, cut this cylinder open and spread it. What you're going to get to be C. Not any other thing, it is C. So the correct shape you're going to see is going to be C. The answer is C. Question number 28. A line 7 meters long is represented by 1 centimeter on a certain scale. Well, of course, scale is normally represented by what? P all over R. That is the size of the picture on paper, and all of the size, all over its size in real gram. That is in real life, P over R. Are you getting it? Now, what it means here is this. What it means in this particular case is this. Our picture here, picture size is that 1 centimeter, but its real size is 7 meters. So if the P is up, which is 1 centimeter, and then the other one 7 is below, which is 7 meters. You have to put them in the same unit. So 7 meters converted to 7 centimeter is the same thing as 700. So the answer is going to be 1 all over 700 millicentimeters. The answer is what? C. Question number 29 and 30 will be answered by using this illustration here. But then, let us look at this question number 29. Now, the object shown is a number. It says what? The object as shown is what? The answer is truncated square base pyramid. It is square base. This is square. The base is square. And it is a pyramid having this triangular form. It is truncated like this. So it's truncated square base pyramid. The answer is B. Now, number 30. The view S, this particular view, this S, is what? It is simply the auxiliary of the auxiliary of the elevation. Elevation is the front view now. Another name for elevation is front view. Alright, so auxiliary of it is S. Had it been this auxiliary is projected from this place, we can call it auxiliary plane, which is A. So the correct answer is C. Now section B. Section B has 2 parts, and that is building drawing and mechanical drawing. So now we're going to begin with building drawing. For those who are specialized, who are good in building drawing, this is your part. Those who are mechanical drawing, the second part is coming for you to answer. And mark, if you know both of them, you have no right to fail question 31 to question 40. So let us go. Number 31, what type of arch construction is shown below? The correct answer in this case is what? Equilateral Gothic. This is the correct one. Correct one. That's the correct arch. So here, this is a design given to window shapes. Now, question number 32 and 33 will be answered by using this diagram here, and that is the figure 12. It says, the level K, that is this level K, is actually the facial board, that is this one of the roof. The answer is D. And the part level L, this particular part, is a roofing sheet, nothing more. The answer is C. So that is one thing you should know. Which of the following symbol represents a glass? The answer is what? C. The answer is C. C is the glass. Now we are to use the staircase shown in figure 13 to answer question 35 and question what? 36. Now the part level F, that is this corner, is nothing but the riser. The answer is what? D. The answer is D. You rise to the next thread. Then the left part level G is what? Is the landing. The answer is what? Is B. The answer is B. So it is the landing. Question 37. The type of arches in which the diagonal of the square are common normal to the curve is what? You know, you will draw a square, and from the diagonal you get the shape of that particular person. In fact, the correct answer here is to draw. The answer is what? C. To draw is the answer. All right. Now, question number 38. Which of the following is not part of the roof? Of course, balustrade is not found in the roof. All right, it's not found in the roof. It is found on staircases and verandas. So it is not part of the answer is A. Question number 35. The side post of the window frame is called jamb. The answer is D. Side frame of the window is called jamb. That corner side frame of the window, post of the window is called jamb. Alright. You can call it window frame, no problem. Number 40 says, which of the following is set between a floor and a wall? A skirting board. A. Answer is A. Skirting board. Now this is the second part of section B, and that is the mechanical part. So the mechanical people, this is our own part now. What type of knot is shown in figure 14? The answer is castle knot. Is this one? The knot look like castle. So this kind of shape of castle. The answer is what? A. Number 32. Which of the following is used in joining material permanently? It is nothing but rivet. Rivet is used to join what? Materials permanently. See it off. Question number 33. The type of key shown below is what? It is C. The answer is C, which is feather key. Feather key. It is used to what? Also lock things, objects and materials. Question 34. Which of the following is not used to reveal the detail of an object? It is not used to reveal the detail of an object. The answer is perspective drawing. We don't normally show detail of an object in perspective drawing. A cutting plate can show you the inner part of an object, dash line, the same thing. On auxiliary bar, you show detail of an object, that one is sure. So that is the answer is simply perspective, which is C. The cutting plane is represented by D. The answer is D. It's a cutting plane. That's the line that is to show cutting plane. D. That's 6. Which of the following is suitable for presenting working drawing? It is orthographic. Orthographic is the right one for presenting what? Drawing in what? Working drawing. Yes. 37. The workshop tool shown below is called hardy. The answer is C. It's hardy. Normally used by blacksmiths and people who do metal work. 38. Hatching lines are conventionally drawn at angle 45 degrees. Yes, conventional, they are drawn at 45 degrees. 39. Which of the following symbol indicates the degree of expected surface finish of a machine surface? The answer is D. This is where you write the degree of what smoothness or roughness of that object. So the machine, so it is D. D is the correct answer. Question 40. Which of the following components can be sectioned along the left? Alright, so we have this particular one. The only one that you can section along the left is the tube. That is the correct answer is what? A. Now, having worked this thing so far, I want to, at this moment, take this point to encourage and appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Check out other tutorial videos I have made in YouTube. All right, you can take that on my YouTube channel as I show it on the screen. You can be able to see more of the work I'm doing. Again, if you want a collection of this compilation, we have already, this one is a kind of answering backwards towards 2014, 12, 13, this way. Because we have already started answering from 2012, 20 this year, backwards. So now we're in 2015. Check out the next one that is going to be 2014. Let this material be a blessing to you. And if it has rewarded you, please share it so that other people can also benefit from it. Thank you for your time, and God bless you.
There's a wonder of sunset at evening, the wondrous